Alright, back again, Figment 1988 here. And here we are at the Pixel Play Arcade at the Art of Animation Resort. And of course, like the All-Star Resorts and the Pop Century Resorts, this is pretty much a small arcade, but it's still got its share of good games. For example, you got your share of redemption games such as Super Monkey Ball, Ticket Blitz, Whack-A-Mole. Well, that's actually Whack-A-Shark or Hammerhead. Crank It Revolution, which is just like that C-base one, and sort of like that one. Here's Frogger, the redemption game, which is based on the original arcade game, but it's actually a redemption-based game. Let's turn around and check out the other games on the other side. Speed of Light, which is pretty much like a fast-paced version of Tiger's Lights Out. Spaceball, which is pretty much a Plinko game. Wheel of Fortune, which is actually the second one of the few games that have been released in the arcade based on the franchise. Of course, the first one was made by GameTech. Here we have a Guitar Hero Arcade and Pac-Man's Arcade Party, which is actually the 10 games in one. Right now in the attract mode, we're seeing Dragon Spear, which came out in '87, but it's not just the only game in the system. You got Galaga Original, Galaxian, Galaga 88, Cebius, Dragon Spirit, of course, Dig Dug, Pac-Mania, Mappy, Rallyets, Bosconian, and my personal favorite in the game machine, Rolling Thunder. Blazing Angels, which is on the Wii. Superbikes 2, which is Fast and the Furious Superbike, but without the franchise. Now this seems Power Truck. This is the first time I've actually seen the machine. From what it looks like, it seems like a rip-off of oh yeah, Sega's 18-wheeler in King of Route 66, NASCAR Team Racing, H2O Overdrive, which is actually the remains of what was going to be Hydro Thunder Part 2, Fast and the Furious Supercars, Dead Heat, couple of Hoop Fever Pop-A-Shots, Ice's 2-minute drill, which is slightly similar, if not different than Taito's version. Tank, which is an alleged sequel to Tokyo Wars. What's really good about this game, from what I've heard, is that this will be one of the release games for the Wii U coming in the holiday season this year. Here we have a couple of interesting games. We got Silver Strike Bowling and Lawn Dart Target Toss Pro, GT Golf, and Power Putt. Now all these, even though it looks like it, they're actually the unplugged version, so you won't be able to use the membership cards. Oh, and here we go. We got Global Arcade Classics. Let's see if we can, okay. This is pretty much multi-cade. We got Raskin. Bubble Bobble. Dragon Slayer 2 Time Warp. Now, of course, even though by default, Global Arcade Classics was meant to have Mortal Kombat. This is Disney, so Mortal Kombat is actually out of the question here, mainly because it's a family-friendly hotel. I mean, because Disney's a family-friendly company, and they wouldn't, in a while, their own resorts to get away with showing violent games. And here we have Tron Legacy, the pinball, which is based on the movie, and a couple of skee-ball clones, Gold Rush, Alley-Oop, Fireball Fury, which are actually rehashes of some similar games. Let's move and you got Colorama, which is pretty much like a redemption version of Roulette, which is legal. And if you got enough tickets, you can actually get all sorts of interesting prizes. And that's it. As usual, I'll go ahead and come out with another video. That is, if I can try juggling that and my Lethal Enforcers music compilations. All right.